Brower Hour, we're back, episode 6. This is the show where I try them and you buy them. Wow, time has flown by. This is the 6th week of this show, and if you haven't seen episode 5, 4, 3, 2, or 1, I'm sure when you logged on to YouTube, you can just look a video ahead of this one. Anyways, we're here tasting a 1980 Chalone Chardonnay. Wow, talk about vintage. The camera actually ran out of batteries right as we started to film this, and we had some major trouble getting the cork out. This cork, I mean, this is almost 30 years old. I mean, I'm talking about the vintage. Bottling that happens, 9 months, 10 months, 12 months, almost a year after. But the cork is just saturated, the evaporation, the ullage in the wine. I mean, look at this. I didn't even have a chance to pour anything into my glass, but just the amount that just evaporated out of this, and definitely with the inconsistencies over that period of time in someone's cellar, the wine has just been subject to so many different fluctuations and environments that it's been exposed to. So this is really fun. Chalone is a great producer out of Monterey County. Do Pinot Blancs, Pinot Noirs, Chardonnay, Cab, Merlot, and now they're actually used to be a real small, actually limited production winery, and I have one of the limited production wines here with us today. This is bottle number 10,102 out of only 62,000 bottles ever produced. I don't know what the case transition on that. If you want to do the math, you can. Let's get to trying. This is something really fun. As you can see, definitely oxidized. I wouldn't expect anything less out of a Chardonnay. Definitely doesn't have the aging capabilities as an older red wine would have. I mean, this wine is nearing 30 years old. Let's try it. Wafting, no thanks on this one. It smells like a it smells like a skunk, just like skunked all in this thing. It's definitely gone bad. It's just brutal. Oh, there's nothing but just rotten everything. It smells like brutal in a bottle. I can't, but it's still fun to smell things like this. I don't know if I really want to taste it. When you waft something like this, you know what I should have done, but I only tasted with you here on Brower Hours. Open this sucker up yesterday. Let some of the aldehydes, the alcohol, everything that's been building up in there for years and years and years release. It's brutal. It smells like if you left something in your refrigerator, like a big thing of brown rice for 6 months, and then opened it up and found out that there was an animal in it, and it had eaten all that rice. Inside joke. Anyways, getting on. Wafting, brutal, bruised everything. I mean, this just sounds like a compost. It smells like a compost pile in the back of your yard or something like that, where you just throw everything in there. Let's try it. B-Desiree, hand me that spit bucket behind you. We're definitely not going to be wafting, brutal. Oh. Okay. There's really no acid left. Definitely no residual sugar. Real disgusting on the palate. I'm sure this wine was a great wine back in the day, because I know Chalone definitely focuses a lot on their vineyard practices to make great wines. This Chardonnay is just not held up. And that's what's fun about tasting all the old vintages, because you never know what you're going to get. The mouthfeel and the taste in the mouth is not nearly as brutal as what you're getting on the nose. However, it has a really unique, lingering finish that is not going away in my mouth, and I'm ready to move on to a different wine. Great, this is awesome. I love doing this. 1980 Chalone, Chalone Vineyards, Monterey County producer. Here it is. Now, we're moving out of the United States. We're moving down to South America. We're moving down to Chile. This is a producer called Route 1, and Chile is definitely unique in the growing region. The climate, the geography, the topography, the soils, all the terroir you can think of, you can find in Chile. They got ungrafted original grapevines from Europe still growing over there. Route 1, their pride is that all their grapes are grown on non-grafted original grapevines, which is really unique. Route 1 happens to be one of the biggest imported, the most imported wines into the United States, along with the #1 selling imported cab. This is a 2006 vintage. Which is really fun. Also, if you look at the label, it's all silkscreen with kind of the root going down the front. A little unique little bottle neck tag on here. And if I think they kind of stole the idea from Poise. But hey, who's checking up on that? Here we go, 2006 cab out of Chile. Wafting. Already smelling a little stinky on this. Maybe I feel like I should open this up too. I think there might be a little sulfide problem on this. Real reductive, not very New World characteristic compared to a couple of other cabs that we've tried. On the nose, not really much fruit. Real subtle, real reductive. There's not really much fruit pushing through that you pick up. If anything, some real dark, moldy blackberries. I'm trying to think, maybe some meatloaf. Ma, the meatloaf. Definitely some like meatiness and some just overdone, saturated the fruit coming over the top. Not real ripe, raisiny fruit. I'm just talking about subtle, doesn't smell too good fruit. There we go. Wafting. Wafting's done. Remember to waft. Okay. Good tannins. Lingering mouthfeel, definitely dry. You definitely get the dryness on your mouth. You have a real subtle tip of your tongue. It builds up actually as it moves through your palate. Definitely some chocolate flavors. I'd say some black currant maybe. Definitely a little bit of pepper hiding in there. And I might even say white pepper. Not the real dark black pepper. Let me try this one more time. I had to taste that time. Some good cherry on there. This is a real hearty wine. I like it. Root One, good producer, and it's awesome that we're getting trying to imported wine here on Brower Hour.